We're coming to you from the American Angus Association boardroom, where just last week our board of directors convened to carry out the business of the association and all its wholly owned subsidiaries. To give you a little insight, that actually starts a couple weeks in advance. We have 6 different working committees, from such things as commercial programs to events and education to breed improvement to finance and planning. Those committees work through some details and business of the association, and then when we come together here as the board, allows us to spend some time really focusing on those strategic items that we can allow and dedicate some time towards. As we really look at the core business of the association, we see registrations continuing to trend up, and we land in a really strong financial spot this year. Of course, investment income on our reserves has been quite strong. It allows us to really be in a positive position as we look forward and build budgets for the coming year, which was a big responsibility that the board had to take on here in this past week. As we look on the horizon, we know the landscape continues to change as it relates to our competitive situation. How do we continue to make the American Angus Association most relevant for our members and keep registered Angus cattle most relevant to the beef industry? And we continue to look at ways of collaborating on getting more phenotypes and more data collected that bolster and further solidify our genetic prediction tools. We continue to drive how we drive value for that registration paper through our Powered by Angus campaigns, through some other initiatives tied to this idea of Powered by Angus and how members can tie to that and really, again, further differentiate their registered seed stock from generic Angus cattle that might be in the marketplace. And along those lines, we also hear of the tremendous growth we have with Angus Link, driving the value of those registered bulls for our commercial operators. 4 days worth of board meetings and multiple days prior to that of committee meetings are hard to summarize, but at the end of every board meeting, we post a letter that came from Chairman Del Porto that tried to outline all of those big topics that we know members have interest in, and tried to give some summary of what the discussions were around those topics. So I encourage you to go out to the angus.org and look that letter up if you want to see more detail. And as always, feel free to reach out to us with any questions you might have. Reach out to your board members. There's a lot of things going on within your association and all the associated entities, and we absolutely want to make sure we're here to answer any questions that you might have.